Well, welcome back everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Faster Than Light with the Multiverse mod. We're doing the Big Senior playthrough, which has been a lot of fun. Turned into a weird kind of boarding beach party. I want to take a quick look though. Let's see. There's something I wanted to check out. Just kind of struck my mind, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Oh, I remember. We wanted to upgrade the lab. We don't have a med bay, so I don't know if we could ever do it for free. I think we're going to have to spend these resources to upgrade it, which is fine, except for the scrap. But I want to see if we can upgrade our leeches to be more leechy, whatever that means. But for now, let's just jump into the new system and see what's going on. I'm not super interested in going backwards, so let's maybe go this way. Luckily, we have a lot of fuel, so that's good. A Zoltan peacekeeper is stationed nearby, speaking with several militia ships. Eventually, all of the ships but the Zoltan ship jump away, and we will receive a hail. Oh, hello. I'm Bolin, a Zoltan soldier from the Militia Corps. I've been working on a speech that I intend to share during the next meeting of the Galactic Union, but no one wants to listen to it or give me feedback. Would you mind? Agree. Wonderful. I shall begin now. Bolin pulls out a massive book, slamming it down on the desk in front of her, and pulls open the cover. She clears her throat and begins to read. My fellow citizens of the Galactic Union, subsidiaries of the United Federation and regulatory of laws in Union territory, I have come to speak with you of a very important matter. Since the dawn of civilization, we have been creatures bound to our weapons of war. Every race, human, Zoltan, Aquarian, Rockman, Mantis, even NG or Orchid. We have all waged wars, not just against each other, but ourselves. It is beyond many of us, unthinkable even, to surrender these tools of destructions, nay, these evil and wicked thoughts that plague our civilization. We say we wish to evolve, learn, and grow, but how can we do so when we still hold dear to us ideas of revenge and hatred? To emphasize this, I'm going to regret saying yes. I have imagined that we'll get something good, but the fleet will catch up a little bit. To emphasize my point, let me tell you a story back during the infamous Mantis-Human War, a time when the seeds of thought that would grow to be the Federation had only just barely been planted. The human people were in dire straits. Far more dangerous and warrior-like creatures that were the Mantis caused havoc among the unprepared human colonies. The humans turned to the only allies they had at the time, the NG, hoping for assistance. The NG reluctantly accepted, but only in turn if the humans would liberate the slaves from the Mantis war camps. The two forces fought for years and years for control over the neighboring planet Mars, which the Mantis had managed to secure as a stronghold and key point for planning their invasion. Rather than negotiating for a ceasefire or surrendering, the human people continued to fight the Mantis to near extinction. The Mantis would show the humans no mercy either, and would not stop until humanity had been eradicated. Bolin clears her throat, flips a few pages, confused. The Mantis are not the only violent race to have staged such terrible wars. The Rock Inquisitions, or perhaps some of the worst battles known to the galaxy. Believing themselves to be superior, the Rockmen sent forth battalions of armored ships, staffed by trained soldiers known as the Crusaders, to claim other territory in the name of the Holy Rock theocracy. The Kryloslic faith that drove the Rockmen to such violence was the same way used by the Rock Elders to enslave their population through tactics of fear. Clearly in moral action, it's known to many that the Rock dictatorship is perhaps one of the most violent and unforgiving forces in the galaxy. Please forgive me as I try to read this. The religious persecution of the Rockman government is not the only example of a barbarian leading just to unjust treatment of other races. Going back to the Mantis race has for many years enslaved the NG race, and usage of their excellence at repairs. The Mantis race, due to their anatomy, are often incapable of performing precise work with electronics, though their claws have been known to function in place of screwdrivers and other tools from time to time. It is interesting to compare the difference between the two functionally opposite races. Similar duality is not often seen, though some have commented on the benefits of mixing Orchid and Rockman crew together, due to their fireproof nature of the Rockmen because of their hard, though not actually rock, exterior. However, it also stands that the Orchids may actually function better with the shells, as their reliance on oxygen naturally would pair with their plant beings. A scientific wonder for how a single Orchid is capable of effectively replacing a life support system for extended periods of time. Many biologists, many of which coincidentally also happen to be shells, have attempted to study Orchid biology. For those of you who might not be aware, the shell race has placed a heavy focus on scientific study. even occasionally abducting tourists or visiting ships to run quick, albeit painless, tests. This has led to many cultural misunderstandings with the less understanding species, such as the rockman or the mantis. And slugs also have a particular interest in shells, though not for any innocent reason. A clan of slug hobbyists known as the Exotic Hunters Guild is formed, whose specific purpose is to hunt rare and sapient creatures. The shells are their primary targets because of their armored abilities. Frighteningly, the attacks led by the EHG, that being the aforementioned Exotic Hunters Guild for any of those not paying attention, are near synonymous with the earlier but still relatively recent series of conflicts known as the Slug Expansion Wars. I'm sure many of you here are already aware of the history of the Slug Expansion Wars, but I shall share a brief summary of the conflicts for those who aren't. Oh my. You wanted 6 minutes of me reading, right? Alright, cat. What are you doing? You can't stand on the mouse. Come on. You gonna go to the cat tree? Go to the cat tree. Okay, there we go. Balloon licks the page and flips to the next. She coughs slightly and pounds her chest and continues to read. Is she gonna read this till she dies? I thought I was just gonna attack the Sultan ship. Starting after the rebellion's rise to power, the Federation forces were dedicated to clearing out the rebel ships from their territory. This left much of space unprotected from invaders. The slugs, who had previously been shunned from the Federation for their traitorous nature, took notice of the pattern and began planning a massive migration to the new territory. Though they started with nebulous sectors, they soon found themselves courageous enough to attack clear sectors, sometimes even already occupied space. This came to cause issues when the slugs dared to invade Mantis and rock space, much to the reasonable displeasure of those governments. But the Hive and the Elders declared war on the slugs, and so they fought for several years. Eventually, the slugs surrendered and offered back the territory. They didn't stop there, however, and even offered some of their original territory up as well. This eventually evolved into the alliance that is known as the Coalition. Their lack of Federation protection over the Union space has also led to the rise of the militia. However, I will spare you this tale, as I know everyone here is familiar with the story. Oh, thank God. Yeah, there it is. I will, however, tell the story of the Coalition. In case you might not be aware, the Coalition is a truce between the Syntheth kleptocracy, the Eutherian theocracy, and the whatever Hive. I'm not saying that right. Yitik? I don't know. And the Irgun Republic. The four races are perhaps some of the most hostile and deadly in the galaxy, and this alliance has caused fear in both the Federation and the Rebellion. The Coalition continues to grow in power and even occupies several of its own sectors. The Coalition has also taken usage of the slug celloforming tech, a method of transporting nebulous gases to create artificial nebulas. Though these fake clouds are incapable of forming into stars, they still cause sensory malfunction and even generate the same electrical currents as ion storms. A deep space hazard I'm sure any pilot here definitely familiar with if you've been in the nebula sector. How much are they going to catch up to me? Oh. I almost regret saying yes. Seal forming is not the only unique technique developed by the slugs, however. Many slugs use the antibioweaponry, which often used to be fused with particle tech because of their similar orange colors, at least before antibioweaponry was transitioned to pink. Particular tech was actually developed by the Zoltan race on accident in junction with the Zukquar Corporation. Oh wait, no, that's spelled wrong. Wait, is it Zukquar? I know it starts with the Z, but then flips back to a text searching something. I spelled it right here. Zukquar. That's it. Now, where was I? Oh damn, I lost my page. Do you want me to start again? One waits for your response. Yes. Okay, if you say so. Blah blah blah. I only said yes because I know we can skip it. Yep. Better. Okay. Again to me again. Do you want me to start again? No. It's the same thing. Okay, fair enough. Well, and flips the book closed. Thanks for listening. That far, at least. So, what do you think? Yeah, it's good. Really? You liked it? Amazing. Thank you so much for feedback. Oh man, no one has ever said anything that nice about my speech before. Not even my own crew. What if I joined yours? You seem much nicer. And maybe your encouragement, I can even finish it. Sure, whatever. Welcome, Mr. Peacekeeper. It provides 2 power to the system. Has less health, but takes less damage. Inflicts more damage. 30 damage to enemy crew in 1 upon death. Well, let's not get you killed. How about we just start there? Let's go there. I think 2 to shields would be quite nice. And why don't you work on keeping doors shut or something? That seems nice. Yeah, that seems nice. Well, they caught up twice, but and you had to listen to it for 10 minutes. And I forgot where I am and what's happening. But let's go forth. I don't know what's real anymore, but that's okay. You arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. I almost can't read after that. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life. You collect some life form on the ship, none of them looking promising. You follow your slug's advice, you decide to avoid the station. While waiting for the FTL drive to charge, you skirt around the edge and collect some scrap. Very nice. Let's just jump. I was thinking about upgrading, but maybe let's not. A militia training exercise appears to be going down at this beacon. Fortunately, they aren't aiming to kill and are a safe distance away from the beacon. Hail and see if you can get involved. The new commander of squadron says you want to participate in the training? Go ahead. Damaging the hull is fine, but don't mortally wound our rookies. They're reluctantly willing to tolerate spits, influence bays if involved. Reluctantly willing to tolerate slip-ups if the blown blades are involved, but regardless, it would be best to exercise restraint. 60 seconds. Yes. Let's just repair a little bit. So I'm thinking we could teleport in their weapons just to take them offline. I don't want to kill anybody, I just want to take their guns offline. But I think I'm going to end up killing this person, so... seems you accidentally took training too far and now there's blood on your hands. I thought they had a cloning bay. It takes a moment for the other ships to realize what's happening, but as soon as they find out, they damage your hull by 5 points. Is that it? We're done? Okay. Well. I tried? Whatever. The whole place was stupid anyways. We really do need to go repair though. Nearby drifts. Burnt husk of what surely is a militia transport. Little remains other than a single crate of ammunition. Okay. Which mission? Emergency manual that I can't do anything with. Damn. Well, we got some scrap at least. Kinda wouldn't hate finding a store. Could always use our store beacon. Received a hail from a slug ship. Hiding behind a small moon. Upon closer inspection, it's clear that the ship is staffed by slug clansmen belonging to the Exotic Hunters Guild. A fine ship for a multiverse traveler. When we heard the militia accepted any species among their ranks, I realized what an excellent opportunity it would be to go hunting. But since you're here, perhaps you have some specimens to donate. We'll pay very well. Attack the ship. For you guys. We're not doing that. You engage the clansmen. Engage we shall. Now we cannot mind control them, right? Because they're immune. But we can take off their weapons and kill them. No. Don't mind control me. Is that guy hard? Get in there. Your friend, he's in trouble. I want to keep fighting that ship, but I think this might be more important. Plus they don't have a clone base, so... Oh, that's annoying. There goes your guns. Take that, idiots. There we go. The guild probably won't appreciate you killing off their members, but what are they going to do about it? You scrap the ship. Exactly. Jerks. Actually, not you. You don't heal. How about you? So we have a fair amount of scrap. I would like to upgrade my shields again, but let's talk about installing the lab. So now that we have that, we have leeches. They can do different things. What's burrows do? Ignore doors. Interesting. I don't know how useful that really is, though. What about high voltage? Provides 1 bonus power in the occupied system, but suffers from stun duration and fire and suffocation damage. Am I looking at the right one? Yeah, leech. Provides power? No, I don't want that. Parasitic dependencies, I think, are very interesting. Decreased health, 4 times less damage by default, but steal health from non-enemy leeches in the room. I mean, it just sounds fun. And then I think the Zoltan, we can like give you overclocking. Passive bonus is doubled. Yeah, let's go. Well, I suppose I don't need to do it right now. So how much health do you have? 39. Obviously not much. We got those vests on you, which I think is pretty helpful. But you drain health from people. And I wonder if it's like 1 per 1, or if there's like 4 from the room, then they'll get like 12 a second, which would be kind of crazy. I'm hoping for the latter, of course. Let's go to the store. I'm really just hoping to repair. See what they're selling. Cheap. Very nice. No good borders, which is fine. I wouldn't mind cloaking in the slightest. In fact, I would very much like to get it soon. Let's get this up. Perfect. This is really nice. I think this is really nice. Like, if we don't use this, then there's no point in having it. And we've passed up some good things for it. I'm not sure if I really want it. I'm not sure if it's doing me much good. This sector's been strange. There appears to be several militia ships docked nearby. Investigate the scene. One of the militia men tries to protest as you dock at the station, but they are cut off by a human clad in green outfit smoking from a small wooden pipe. Old Earth design. Ah, renegade, huh? I'm Sherlock Haynes. I hail from Earth, though I have since joined the militia myself. I work as a detective for the militia, but presented you a rather troublesome case. Perhaps you might help. But the mystery is, of course, last night, in this very station, a man named Henry Coleman was shot and killed. We suspect he was vital information. He held vital information regarding the rebel plot, but we aren't sure what. Only 4 individuals staffing the station, and after this crime, now there are only 3. Those ships docked with us for 24 hours before and after the murder, which can only mean one thing. It's elementary, my dear, whatever your name is, means that one of the 3 survivors must be the rebel spy. The question is, which one? Will you help my reality jumping friend and solve this case? Sure. Excellent. I haven't done much digging yet, but if you need any help when it comes, talk to me. Here are the 3 suspects: Mr. Thomas Nicholson, Miss Amy Shepard, and Dr. Daniel Brown. You stand in the station's lobby. This is kind of cool, observing the surroundings. Okay, well, let's inspect the corpse. You walk over Henry's corpse, you notice no obvious cuts on the body, but there's a large burn mark on his back. This must be from the blaster fire, but the radius of the wound is too large to have been from standard handheld blaster. Interesting. Okay. Let's investigate the doors. You inspect the door system. It appears some work has been done on the blast doors to improve them, though it matters little in this case. All the suspects and the victim are registered in the system database, so any of them can go as they please. Okay. Drone bay? You take a look at the drone bay, though there aren't too many schematics at the station's computers. You notice an anti-personnel drone and a standard issue combat drone. Okay, let's do the combat drone. Schematics appear to only have been used a total of 3 times since the system was purchased. Further data suggests it merely came with the system purchase. Okay. I don't know why we had to go all the way back out. How about the anti-personnel one? The computer informs you that anti-personnel drone has been used a total of 38 times since purchase. Though it's not surprising with the influx of pirates in the sector, the number of orders the station must have seen is very behind. Let's inspect the laser. You inspect the anti-personnel drone's laser. To your surprise, the arm-mounted cannon appears to be much stronger than a standard defense blaster, and certainly capable of leaving a burn mark the same size on Henry's corpse. Okay, so they did it with the drones. Let's see what else is going on here. You inspect the oxygen system. It appears to be running higher level than usual and is in pristine condition. From the looks of it, the system was upgraded. Okay. Shields. You inspect the shields. Everything seems to be perfectly functional. You inspect the sensor station. It seems someone has sabotaged the computers and deleted all of the recordings from the night of the murder. There's nothing else here for use, but someone had to have done this. So I know it wasn't an accident, and whoever did it is good with robots and sensors. You inspect the weapon system. Several trinkets lay around the room, as well as a small bag with Amy's name on it. This must be her usual station. It's possible that Sherlock did it too. Quite interesting case, isn't it? I do wish we knew how severe the victim's information was, or to judge how important the case might be. I've worked many murder cases, but none with such hypothetical states. To Thom. Oh my god, there's lots of options. Ask Thom about himself. Thom explains some basic details about his life. He used to be a farmhand on a small terrestrial planet before a rock crusader set fire to his town. With nowhere else to go, he decided to join the militia and protect civilian space, so such a thing could never happen again. Okay. Any connections with the rebels? Tom shakes his head. No, sir. I've met plenty of rebels in my time, but I've never been friends with any. I've always been a Federation citizen and a loyal one at that. Okay. What about his job? I managed the essential systems. Back on the farm, I had to learn how to operate various equipment, and it's incredible how much that knowledge translates to managing a station. I help upkeep the shields and life support, and I buy new parts at the store when something's broken, and those things working perfectly, so that's a good sign. Rom doesn't seem to be on the list. Ask him about the victim. I've never really actually talked to Henry much. He always so quiet and reserved, so it's strange that he's dead. Fair enough. Ask them about the other suspects. Amy, she's something, I guess. She's always yapping at us, and she has a short temper. Shortest temper I've ever seen. She does a good job though, and I would never think that she's capable of murder. Though she never liked Henry. Could be a red herring. What about Dr. Daniel? Dr. Brown? Oh, he's such a kind old man. He's dedicated to his work too. I can imagine he's quite shocked about the murder. He's always close to poor Henry. What about... Oh, we can spit in his face. I'm not sure why I would do that. Okay, let's ask him about the evidence. Let's ask him about the drone system. Nope, never had anything for the drone stuff. I trust Dr. Brown for that kind of stuff because I can't even figure out how the drones... turn the drones on in the first place. Kind old man maybe isn't so kind. Sensor stuff. No recordings. That sounds problematic. You're a detective, though. Surely you can figure something out with them. What about the oxygen system? Oh yes, that was my doing, actually. Thom normally works on the essential systems, but last night... Aren't you, Thom? Last night, he was so busy working with the drones, I had nothing to do. So I decided to put my old bones to... maybe I'm talking to the wrong person. So I decided to put my old bones to use and upgrade oxygen. So busy working with the drones. Oh, so... Let me make sure I was talking to the right person. Ask Thom about the evidence. That's rather odd. That wasn't supposed to... That wasn't me who upgraded the systems. I was busy last night during the murder, and I haven't had time to check since. But I do know it was only level 1 the day before. Alright, let's talk to Amy. Amy doesn't have a lot to share about why she joined the militia. She thought it would be a good way to escape her home planet and maybe kill some pirates. Fair. Any connection with the rebels? Amy looks as if she was about to slap you, and probably would if it wouldn't end with her dead. How dare you associate me with those crap stains? Oh, wow. I ain't ever been a rebel, and I never will be. End of story. Okay, that's what I would expect someone to say. What's her job? I used to work as border patrol until we got that damn anti-personnel drone. I used to kick pirates in the teeth almost daily, but now I've been assigned to that damn weapons room pressing buttons all day long. Fair enough. What do you know about the victim? Henry? Half the time I didn't even realize he was here. What a weirdo. He's always spending so much time resigned in that room of his, only coming out for food and water. Him being dead won't change nothing about life in the station, which is a shame. It's so goddamn boring here. Alright, Amy, what about... such a pushover. He's always blabbering on about how nice life is here. There ain't nothing nice about living in the station, I'll tell you. Still, Thom killing someone? Unthinkable. Unless he's a really good actor, at least. Why would I spit in their faces? What about Daniel? That old man? He looks like he's about to turn to dust any second. I always thought he was lacking personality as the... lacking a personality as the drones he works on. Maybe that's why he got along with Henry. But they did get along. What about the evidence? What do you know about the drones? The drones? Never touched them. That damn robot stole my job at killing pirates. If I was the murderer, I would have done the anti-personnel drone instead of Henry. Damn robot can't feel pain anyways. Indeed it can't. What about the sensor system? Guess you got no recordings then, or whatever. Are detectives supposed to be able to figure out things without recordings anyways? I don't know what you'd want me to tell you about it. What about the oxygen system? I don't know nothing about life support. That's all Thom's doing, not mine. Right. What are you doing, Daniel? Me? Just an old fart. Studied drone tech for several years and got a job at Arcadia as an engineer until I eventually retired, but I guess retirement just isn't for me, so I signed up for the militia instead of wasting away at some beach home. Okay. And he looks down at his feet. Never been a rebel, but I did have an experience with them. Back when I worked at Arcadia, I was put in charge of a Psycha project. That's a Central Intelligence Combat Assistant, though it's more often referred to as a free roamer accident. As the free roamer accident. This was when the AI used by the rebels to construct their automated fleet, but we never expected they would use it for such evil. After I realized how my bad tech's been used, I resigned immediately. What's he do? I'm the shipboard engineer. After I finally talked the others into installing a drone bay, an anti-personnel drone, I've been running maintenance on them ever since. About the victim. Oh, poor Henry. He was such a nice man. I used to eat lunch in his quarters. It's a shame the others never got to know him, because Henry was always so reserved. Henry, how could this have happened to you? Well, he sounds remorseful, but... What do you think about Thom? Thom's a nice man. I was never close to him as Henry, but recently talked quite a bit. He's always been such a happy fellow. Recently, Thom took particular interest in the drone system and asked me to help with operating the drones. He's learning pretty quick, but I think he might just be learning to give me something to do. I always wanted to have a student. I see. So Thom is looking... But it could all be lies. Ask Daniel about the victim, about the other suspects. What about Amy? I wish I had her energy. I was never that amped up even when I was younger. Shame she wasted all in shouting at us. Thank goodness she spends most of her time complaining to herself while she mans the weapons. I don't like to point fingers, but if any of the three of us were to kill somebody, I'd say it's probably her. I'm not so sure. Where's the motive? Doesn't seem interested. We can spit in his face. Let's ask him about the evidence. What about the drone system? Oh yes, of course, no ship station is complete until it's been outfitted with drone tech. I spend most of my time working with the system, but Tom has also been spending a fair bit of time there as well, as he's asked me for lessons to operating the drones. What about the sensors? Sensors are no longer functioning? Oh dear, that's quite unfortunate. Surely even without the recording, so there's some way to catch people behind this. What about the oxygen system? Oh yes, that was my doing actually. Thorm normally works on the essential systems, but last night he was busy working with the drones and I had nothing to do, so I decided to put my old bones to use and upgrade the oxygen. Anyway, was always complaining about bad ventilation anyways. Alright, so let's go back and talk to Thom. He says, nope, never heard of any of that drone stuff. Never had the head for any of that drone stuff. I trust Dr. Brown for that kind of stuff because I can't even figure out how to turn the things on in the first place. That's not what we were told. Caught on his lie. When out the Danner mentions to Thom he's been learning how to operate the drones. Thom stutters, not sure what to say. You don't push any further, but you take note. About the evidence. What about the sensors? No recordings? That sounds problematic. You're a detective, right? So surely you can figure it out. Okay, so that's the same. That's rather odd. That wasn't me who upgraded the system. I was usually busy last night. Okay, so. Accuse a suspect. I think I'm ready. None of them killed Henry. Personally, it was the drone who fired the fatal shot. Suspects that you have talked to. Okay, well, I mean, I've talked to all of them. Sherlock looks surprised as the rest of the suspects. The drone, huh? Interesting theory, but one catch. Someone had to have been controlling the drone. Which one was it? You already have found a solid alibi for Daniel. You know it can't be him. True. It was Thom. Thom says, go, what? No, that can't be me. I don't know anything about drones. His easygoing country accent suddenly disappears, and his voice becomes uneasy. No, that's a lie. Sherlock cocks his head. You explain how Thom has actually been got lessons from Daniel on how they operate the drones. Not too long before the murder as well. Sherlock contemplates this for a moment. You're right. Goodness, even I did not catch that. Thom realizes he's been caught. Desperately, he fumbles to grab his blaster, but is shot in the knee by Sherlock. The other militiamen run to handcuff him and escort Amy and Dana to safety. Sherlock holsters the gun and says, thank you, good work. Now we can learn what this is all about. Thom is tied up to a chair in an empty room aboard Sherlock's ship. Sherlock paces back and forth. So you're the rebel spy. Thom shakes his head. Shakes in his chair, trying to loosen the ropes. Eventually he gives up. You don't understand. Everyone I knew, my family, my friends, they were all killed by the Rockmen. Is there any better proof that alien life is a threat to mankind? And during that attack, where was the Federation? Is the Federation really that great when they can't even protect its own citizens? Sherlock sits down in the chair opposite the room, crosses his legs. So you joined the rebellion for revenge. Thom nods. The rebellion offers a chance at the galaxy the Federation could never give us, the galaxy that humanity deserves. Sherlock scoffs. All right. Hold on the manifesto. All we care about is the information you tried to prevent from getting out. Thom gulps. I won't tell. Slap him. You slap Thom across the face. Okay, I'll talk. That's all it took. I was just a dormant agent sent to watch the sector. For a while now, the rebellion has been planning to invade the sector and lay siege to the militia's hangars and armories. Today, that plan is about to be carried out. Aboard the same station, I was stationed at Henry, another undercover rubber spy. However, he grew too attached to the old man Brown And when he learned the invasion would put everyone here, even the doctor, at risk, he got weak and was going to snitch. I secured the safety of the rebellion by killing that coward. There's spies everywhere. Yeah, a real job securing them you did just now. I'm blabbering all their secrets. Sherlock motions for one of the militia guards to gag Thom and remove him from the room. Damn it, if his intel's any good, then we have a serious situation on our hands. We need to head to the central hangar and alert the general about this quickly. Your ship seems a lot faster than mine, so I hope you don't mind if I catch a ride. We got Haynes? Okay. Who done it? Character recruit. Okay, pretty cool. What's Haynes all about? Sherlock Haynes, the detective. Learn skills twice as fast. Okay. 2.5 range damage multiplier. Suffers from entomophobia, preventing him from engaging in melee combat with insectoids. Entomophobia. Excuse me a second. Entomophobia. Okay, it's just a fear of insects. Entomophobia. I'm probably saying that wrong, but right, won't fight insects. Got it. So what can we have you do? I guess work on the cameras, which is kind of fitting to your character. But if I need be, I'll have you shoot somebody. Kind of a shame because you work things twice as fast. We don't have any weapons, so very interesting. Oh shit, the hangar's up there. I can't get to the hangar and get out of here. What if I get something for going to the hangar? Did we risk it? Go there. And there, and then we'll have to jump 1, 2, 3 times in the battle. Let's do it. I gotta see this through. There's nothing to do. Or sell. Oof, rough. It's gonna be rough. Why couldn't it have been more on the way? It appears you're too late. Already, it seems the rebels have begun the invasion. The distance, a massive militia ship firing on own men. Which can only mean one thing. The rebels have already captured the ship and are using it to lead their attack. Hail the militiamen and ask if you can assist. Alright. Militia General responds, yes, for good sakes, we need any help we can get. A couple rebel ships got in before we could raise the shield generator. But it's up now. Fortunately, the rebels have caused critical damage to that damn dreadnought. It's about to finish it off. We only have so long before the shields fall and we're all doomed. If we can destroy the dreadnought, or capture it, we might be able to repair the shield generator and keep the rebels away. Well, let's fight it. Alright. What do they got here? We can take down a lot of their weapons, I think, by warping into one of their rooms. So let's do that. This guy looks pretty dangerous. Let's pop in there. You guys are gonna come down and fight me. Engineer, rebel, engineer. What are you doing? Okay, so you're coming over to fight. Are you coming to board me? Two in there. Have you guys start suffocating? Remember when I had those murder bots? Those things were great. Oh man, they sent a drone in there too. That's no good. Alright. Maybe we can at least break these things up. I sneak in there without fighting everybody. Okay, we can't drain health from him, so that's kind of a problem. Let's get out of there. Or don't. Don't get out of there. That's also fine. I need to get down here and turn this thing off. I mean, if they blow up my weapons, that's kind of fine. Let's get you back over there. There's a bomb going off in that room, which I don't care for. And they need to stop healing, so. Can we turn off more things, maybe? We're destroying that, at least. That's something. My guy just blew up, but we have a clone base, so that's okay. Go over there and help. Shoot that guy. I love how they heal and still attack. I didn't realize they'd still attack. The Dreadnought has been emptied of crew. The ship falls back down to the surface of the planet, taking out several ships on its way. Fortunately, the generator takes a little damage from the impact. Without the Dreadnought to destroy the generator, the fleet stuck within the shield is rendered useless. Swiftly overtaken by the militia reinforcements, and a team of engineers goes to work on fixing the damage immediately. The rebel fleet arrives only to find no way into the hangar. They fire pointlessly at the shields, but soon realize their effort is futile. Yeah, militia cruiser unlocked. We did it for the militia cruiser. And the Mark IV burst laser. Ayo, let's go. The militia general thanks you. Had it not been for you, this building would probably be a crater in the ground by now. We cannot repay you enough for your assistance, but we can certainly try. Transfers you over some supplies and offers you a blueprint of one of the ships. Awesome. They like us better, which is good because bad things are happening here. We're gonna need to repair everything. Oh my lord, that was awesome. I was really hoping we're gonna unlock a ship. Now we have to deal with it though. How are we gonna get back in one piece? I'm not gonna. We gotta fix the breach. With their decreased health, I don't know if these were really the people to do it. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and shut all the doors. Alright. Does that fill up with oxygen? Okay, seems okay. Good job, Holmes. No, wait. There we go. Not that it matters, but you know. Alright, so no matter what, we did unlock a new ship. Which might be all this solidarity I get out of this. Get more shield would feel pretty good right about now, I'm not gonna lie. 10-second cooldown would probably be pretty nice. Better mind control would probably be pretty nice. I'm trying to think of something that's gonna help me survive these attacks. Stronger mind control. More dodge would have probably been a phenomenal idea as well. Oh boy. I mean, I kind of feel like I might as well go to the outpost first since it's not going to change anything. Because it's not going to change anything. Yeah, might as well grab some free stuff. Bargain for repairs. I mean, I don't really need that many repairs. But I guess I might. I might be needing it soon. Ooh. Alright. We can do this. The rebel fleet has found you, and a nearby ship turns to engage. The cruisers in the distance are firing you. Oh, we can't block the signal? Okay, they got a teleporter. Or a clone bay. That's okay. Let's go ahead and take control of you. We just have to dodge the shots. Destroy the weapons in the meantime. Or not. Destroying the weapons. Get this burst laser. I didn't even look at it. I'm an idiot. So does that say 8 charges? Shots per charge 8? Holy crap, that's awesome. It's going to take 4 power, which I don't have, but that's okay. Ow, come on, don't do that. Alright, you destroyed that. Good job. You destroy the weapons. Let's destroy each other. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here before any of those shots hit us again. Okay, they're dead. We got 1 fuel to pay for our troubles. I don't know if I should bother trying to fix this or not. Go, go, go. Start healing. I think I just want to repair the breach. I don't have the power for the weapon anyway, so. Alright. You hear the man. Let's jump. Let's go here, because it doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter where we go. The fleet has found you, kind of. They've gone invisible. Very wise of them. Let's make you fight each other in an oxygenous room. Sounds like a fun time. And we'll teleport everybody else into here. Because you got guns that I don't like. And guess who won? Take these things down. They're gonna hit my ship, which is gonna suck. Okay, that guy died, which is awesome. Ow! Alright, looks like they're coming back out. My control's gonna be a little bit longer. Can't even do the damage to kill me. Oh my god. I must have taken this offline because they're not even trying. Alright. Ow, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. Alright, that's good enough for now. Let's go. It was worth it for the ship. I don't care what happens. You found the beacon, but the rebels are here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump. They're gonna go invisible again. So let's well use this time to do this, I guess. Surprised they didn't jump on board. Okay, dickbags. Take the soldier over. I want him. I want him on my side. Brace for impact. How's that bomb hitting 2 rooms at once? I feel like this is just a rinse, wash, and repeat of before. At least we got their weapons offline. And hopefully this time they'll just fight to the death and we can leave. Oh good, they're healing themselves. Fantastic. Ow. Stop doing that, please. Okay, you just try to go up there and help kill them. Okay, good. And we can't jump yet, which is not cool. There we go. Let's please leave. Nebulous? Confederate? Anywhere is better than this. A and B unlocked to the retail B, which is kind of nice. Except everyone's apparently dying. Vamp Reed Confederacy. Ooh, that's not going to be too good for us. But the Confederacy isn't quite your enemy anymore. It isn't the only democratic nation. It is the only democratic nation in the galaxy currently without any representation in the Federation. a fact that has brought much controversy and strained relationships between the two. The Vampires are hardcore industrious, capitalists, and Democrats. A nearly truly democratic nation without a voice in the Federation. Many Confederates have felt discriminated against and look at the coalition as a solution. Expect to see many hostiles as you do friendlies. Okay. Alright, we're gonna mind control you. Mind control proves effective against the ship. Okay, good. It's not really a good time. Do you want to start getting this going? 21 seconds is an intense amount of time, but 8 shots is also intense. And makes me feel right and fuzzy and in the right places. You know what I mean. Let's come down here. Heal up a bit. I mean, we did better in those areas than I kind of thought we would. I thought we were going to take a lot more damage from practically everything. And if we weren't so beaten up, I would have probably tried to fight the guard or something. Just stinks that they have so much less health, but I love the fact that they drain health from enemies. It makes them so much more deadly. But we need to start upgrading our systems. I think dodge especially would be really nice. Yeah, we really just need to start getting massive amounts of scrap. But we'll have to save it for next episode. This has been longer than I thought it would be, but a lot of fun. We read a lot of stories, we solved a crime, we got a new battleship, and then we unlocked a cruiser for making it to Sector 5. This was a great time. I want to thank you all for being a part of it. Taking time out of your busy day to watch my content means the world to me, so thank you so much. Please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again in the next episode.